the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Friday, April 28th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather like summertime tomorrow. Temperatures around 90. We'll have storms late Sunday and Sunday night. Then we turn cooler early next week. Let's go in there and check things out as we get set to cruise into a weekend. That's the water vapor satellite view across the nation this afternoon. Got a big trough forming in the western states. Around here, a warm day with a nice field of cumulus clouds across Alabama. We got a pretty good cap in place. We see nothing on radar. There could be a few isolated storms this evening, but it looks like the cap will probably hold, at least for the central part of the state. Temperatures very warm. Everybody in the 80s. Birmingham at 87. And again, we could see 90 tomorrow. And if we reach that, that will be a new record for April 29th. Around the region, look at St. Louis. Back in the cooler air, they're at 56 degrees, and it's very cold up north and out west where we've got winter storm warnings in effect for parts of Wyoming, Colorado, down into New Mexico in the cold air. Flash flood watches from eastern Oklahoma up to near Cincinnati in the zone where the clashing air masses exist along a surface boundary. Check the convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. A risk of severe weather from near Amarillo and Lubbock, Texas to Cincinnati. An enhanced risk in that zone as well. Tomorrow, an enhanced risk around the Arklatex. The larger zone extends from the eastern half of Texas up to near Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Noting the probabilities here, the guys at SPC now have a 45% ring around Shreveport, Tyler, and Texarkana. And that's about as high as it gets. That basically means a 50-50 chance of severe weather within 25 miles of a given point tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. So we'll keep an eye on that, but no severe weather expected here tomorrow. And then day 3, which is Sunday. We got a risk of severe weather from the central Gulf Coast up to near Chicago. In Alabama, we have the standard slight risk over the western quarter of the state, a marginal risk elsewhere. And the bulk of that will probably be Sunday night, as you'll see. But we checked the drought monitor. This came out yesterday, and you can see that we've still got a severe drought for Walker County and parts of northern Tuscaloosa County, a moderate drought for other parts of north central Alabama. So we need some rain, and it looks like we're going to get some. Rain for the next 7 days, about 2 to 3 inches for much of the state. Should see some good rains Sunday night, more rain toward the latter half of next week. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Big trough in the western states. That's the flow at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. Surface low beginning to form on the Red River. Big snows likely. Again, Denver will probably see some snow down to north New Mexico into western Kansas. But around here, the day should be breezy and very warm, if not hot. The high very close to 90. Could there be an afternoon storm? Yes. This is the high-res NAM, the 3-kilometer NAM at 6 o'clock, suggesting a few scattered storms during the heat of the day, much like a summer day. They'll be random. The radar's not going to look exactly like that, but they'll be around. Sunday, a well-developed cyclone over Kansas and over Missouri and Iowa with a trailing cold front. The bulk of the day Sunday will probably be dry. We'll expect a high in the mid-80s, kind of windy at times. And then Sunday night, just after midnight, 1 a.m. Monday. A band of showers and storms shifting in here with a surface low that's over Iowa. I thought we'd check some of the severe weather parameters. This is 10 o'clock Sunday night. This is the instability. Number's a little higher on this run. It's coming off the 12-kilometer NAM. Still, for many, it's under 1,000 joules per kilogram, and this seems to be the main limiting factor. But the helicity values are quite high. This is the 0 to 1 kilometer storm relative helicity. So it's a matter of, do we have enough instability to get some sustained updrafts within the line? But it certainly looks like a squall line with a chance of strong winds, some hail. Here's a forecast sounding. Again, this is valid at 10 o'clock Sunday night. And again, the sounding's kind of saturated, not a lot of dry air aloft, but there's good veering of the wind with altitude. Surface cape's a little higher on this one. In fact, it's got the surface base cape at about 1,000 or 1,100 joules. And it's got the possible hazard type as a tornado. So we have to watch these things. Any system in late April. But one thing is for sure, we'll see some rain. Maybe 1 to 2 inches with that feature. So I'd say the main window, 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon until maybe 4 a.m. Monday. And during the day Monday, the sky clears, noticeably cooler. The high will drop in the low 70s. Nice north breeze, lower humidity. Tuesday, we start the day around 50. Some of the colder pockets could see 40s. The high will be back around 80, and this is Wednesday. We got a new storm forming to the west. We'll be in the middle 80s here. Rain should move in here Wednesday night. This is just after midnight Wednesday night. And Thursday looks wet with a surface low on top of us. And even at the end of next week on Friday, a deep trough axis to the west, and we've still got a broad surface low on top of the state. So if this verifies, we could see a fairly sustained rain event for the latter half of next week. Rain beginning Wednesday night, rain at times Thursday, rain at times Friday. Severe weather chance probably low with this, but some really good beneficial rain a possibility. Here's the end of the forecast period, Monday, May 8th. A northwest flow aloft and a very dry air mass. Should be a beautiful day. Check the numbers off the GFS. You can see it's dropping with a high of 71 on Monday, potential for upper 40s Tuesday of next week. But after that, look at the cool down toward the end of next week with rain, highs around 70 Thursday and Friday, May 4th and 5th. And this thing's got a high of 59 on Saturday, May 6th. I don't think it'll be quite that cool, but certainly we'll have a nice cool snap out there toward the end of next week with a good chance of rain at times. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be posted here Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders, will have the video updates tomorrow and Sunday. If you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.